Bell Boy Army, welcome to another spicy one on the channel. In today's video, we're looking at the best value defenders on FIFA 22 right now. There's way too many to include everyone. I'm just picking some of my favourites and trying to pick a variety of fullbacks and centre backs. Like I said, at this point in the game, though, we've been blessed with a multitude of options, and the way the market is this year, especially with defenders, everyone is pretty much super cheap. Like even the most expensive guy on this list, in my opinion, for what he is ridiculously cheap. But yeah, defenders are very, very easy to get good ones. It's the attackers on this game that tend to be more expensive. I'll do a video on those later this week, but as always, throughout the year, I tend to do a series where I go through best value defenders, midfielders, and attackers, and I mix it up and go through them all at different times. We're back to the doing it again because it's been a while since I did it last. We're at defenders. Generally, for defenders on FIFA 22, you want pace, agility, obviously good defenders helpful. Aggression matters a lot more than strength, I would say. And then being decent on the ball, like the dribbling, short pass, at least a 3-star weak foot, all that stuff's nice. But the stat that matters most is always going to be pace on this game. If a player does not have 83, 84 plus pace right now, they're going to struggle generally for the most part. There might be a couple of options on here that have that, but I just think that's because they're still really good cards and very cheap. But the top centre backs at this point are going to probably have 86, 87 pace because with a shadow, that gets them to near 99. Thiago Jallo arguably was the best centre back in the game when he came out. I think early to mid-November. He's still very, very good, and he's around 150k now. Very easy to link in, being Portuguese and French league, which is still debatably the best league in the game. But yeah, this card's absolutely insane and will be that way all year. Nyakata, little bit slow compared to some of the others, but the rest of his cards just brilliant. Very good passing as well. Left foot, 6'3", also just very easy to link into your team. He's similar to Jallo, just quite a bit slower, a bit less agile. I would rather Jallo, but this Nyakata card is very good. Out of the defending stats, by the way, the one that I would say is most important, especially more so for centre backs, is defensive awareness. If you can get that really high, that's really nice. I don't think defending matters quite as much on fullbacks, but for fullbacks, you are starting to want a bit better skill moves, weak foot, more ability on the ball, because they're the ones who are going to attack a bit more. Namdi Collins, I think that's how you pronounce it. Again, one of the very best centre backs in the game. A little bit low on the defensive awareness and aggression, but he's 99 pace basically with a shadow, 90 agility, some very good stats all around. This guy is ridiculously good value. He's like 35k. Not the easiest to link in unless you're going out and out Dortmund players, but his price is just a joke for how good he is. Triple link to Schultz though. Not a top fullback, but very good still in general. Quick, okay on the ball, solid enough defending stats. Whilst I'm saying he's not elite compared to some others, like he's not got a good weak foot, his passing and agility, whilst okay, they're not special. It's an okay card, especially when you consider the triple link there. In a cheap team, those two will fit perfectly. Nelson Semedo is about 50k. Honestly, fullbacks in this game, it's ridiculous how cheap they are. They're crazy value, and it's unreal how easy it is to get a good team this year. I think fullbacks, though, if you want to get some really good players cheap, you can always just put fullbacks at centre back as well. It does work. You just lose a bit of chemistry. This card, whilst not being one of the top ones on this list, he is 20,000 coins, which is insane. He's massive. He's got good enough agility. Whilst not being elite agility, it's good enough for 6'4". He's pretty quick. Got very high defending. He's just a little slow and a little bit low on the agility side compared to some of the top centre backs. But at 20,000 coins, he's nearly discard price, which is just insane. Alphonso Davies, I think this card is just a bit better than his 86 one that he has. An anchor on him gets him to near enough 99 pace with insane physical. He's great on the ball. This guy could be a very good midfielder as well. If you put a hunter on him and can get him on full chem, he's really good in midfield. 4-star, 4 stars, nice. Spinazzola was really, really good when he came out. Still very good card. 5-star skills, 4-star weak foot. An anchor on him makes him pretty elite. The physical's not the best, and that's where he lacks compared to some other cards. But with the 5-star, 4-star, very good rest of the card. It's a very nice card to use. Kieran Tierney, Better at centre back than full back, in my opinion. The three star with good on the ball but not great. I mean, he's not amazing at left back, but as a centre back, he's one of the best I've used all year. You'd want to get him on 4K and probably put Shadow on him, or no, you could actually. I'd go an anchor to up that strength and aggression, but his defending awareness is insane. 90 defending awareness makes him really good, and yeah, really good centre back on this game. You might be thinking, oh, is he a bit small? Well, the next centre back, 5'8", Cordoba, one of the best centre backs in the game. Height really does not matter much at all, if at all, this year. They might lose the odd header, but heading's so bad because crossing's so random on this game that you're not really going to ever struggle because your centre back's not tall. Cordoba, 150k. It's a weird one with him. He's hard to link in because there's not that many great Serie A players. Serie A is probably the worst league on the game this year out of the 5 major leagues. Still good. He's still one of the better centre backs on the game. I think he's fell off compared to some, when at the start he was probably the best centre back, but I still definitely think he's worth using. Reece James, I'd prefer to use Semedo, considering Semedo's 50k and James is 100k, but if you prefer James or the English League helps you, this James is still a very good card. Kyle Walker, not as good as some of the other ones when it comes to out and out ability on the ball, but he's quicker, which means you can put an anchor, which gives him better physical, whereas James in his shadow. Kyle Walker's still very good, and some people just like how Kyle Walker plays on FIFA. And Dicker, I don't know if that's how you pronounce it, on Dika. Rapid with the shadow. He's basically a slightly better version of that Niakta, or Niakta. I think it's Niakta that we looked at earlier. He's just a slightly better version of him, to be honest. Slightly better tap sober, a little bit quicker, a little bit more agility, same height. Very good card though, and a nightmare to play against. Rijkaard, really slow compared to some of the other options on this list. And he's purely on here as if you think you can get away with the pace, you play super deep, then this Rijkaard is very good other than the pace, and he's an icon. So makes your team building a bit easier, but icons tend to be pretty bad value compared to the other players. Koundé, smaller than the others, not the best aggression, but very agile, elite defending, very quick. A lot of people like how Koundé plays on FIFA. 5'11 is not too small either. But yeah, Koundé is a fantastic card. João Cancelo, pretty much all of his cards are good value. I've not seen what his team of the year is right now. I use his team of the year and he's insane. But all of João Cancelo's cards play really good on the game anyway. The left back's probably the best value. Pedro Porro, this guy's like 40k. Yep, 3-star. Not amazing, but really, really good card all around still if you can link him in. Links to Corona. I like the card. I've not used him, but I've played against him. I like the card based on 40k for such good stats. And then the final one we're looking at is Team of the Year, Ruben Diaz. People are like, he's like 700, 800k. So yeah, he's the best centre-back I've used this year. Look at the stats. He's a little bit unagile, so he doesn't turn insanely fast, but he has 99 sprint speed with a shadow. He's got insane passing. And his physical defender, he just wins absolutely everything. It's outrageous how good this card is. And on previous years, he could have been double the price. But when you're looking at the top attackers being like 5 million plus, and you're getting the best centre back in the game for 800k, that says a lot. And if you can afford to get him in, he will change your defense. He's just triple link to the João Cancelo. And I mean, just a good way to end the video. Saying just because a player's expensive doesn't mean they're not good value when you consider how good the card is. Appreciate you guys watching this video. Hope you enjoyed it. As always, keep it spicy, and I'll see you in the next one.